First of all, I was disappointed, not with the result, with the reaction. Second, the team needs to be reshaped from scratch, because tactically they try to copycat other teams without the quality in it. So when you defend,
you want to scrap this team?
Yes, reshape the team.
With the same players you're talking about?
No, not with the same players. We need to find a way that Newcastle is going to use, that it will be their spirit. What they do on the football pitch, they believe in what they do. What we see there is just for 15, 20 minutes. When they lose the ball, there are the two lines. We see everyone doing the same thing when they lose the ball. I think they need to have their own way of playing football. They need to emphasize more, the creativity. There's no creativity. This is just some glimpse of that during the game, but not enough. There needs to be more accurate. There needs to be more spirits there.
Like the entertainers? The Newcastle side.
Yeah, but the entertainers, Kevin Keegan didn't ask us to do much. Tactically, it wasn't like on the board, massive tactics. It was like, okay, David, I want you to do that. You're good at doing this. Do this. I don't want you to defend. John Beresford will defend for you, because I want you to be there and provide ball in the box. That's very simple. Don't ask someone to do something that he can't do.
So he won't make a prediction, but he's going to scrap an entire team.
Well, listen. You know what? If I was working with the club, seeing a game like that, 5 goals conceded after opening the score, do you think this is professional? You honestly?
What do you think, Graham?
I think in the first half they were good. I think they played counter-attacking football. He's got a group of players that I think have to play like that in most of the games, because the group is the level it's at. But I think the manager had them organised. They looked as if they all knew what they were doing. In the first half, they get the goal, they're going at half-time. At half-time, he'd be saying the same again. Let's sit in and be difficult to break down.
It's very
and
nice.
then with 8 minutes, within 8 minutes, the whole thing changed on its head, because it went to 3-1. And then all of a sudden goes out the window. He goes from 4 to 3 at the back, and then he became even more vulnerable. So he got that wrong.
Etiao mentioned in the interview that the crucial point was the second goal. No, the crucial point was the 5 goals. The way they concede the 5 goals, defending wise, is poor. It's not this level of playing. You need to defend better. When someone is next to you, you need to defend. I had defenders on me, and it wasn't that.
The first half they looked good, because I think what Eddie's done. Normally, I thought they'd be more aggressive. I thought they would have pressed, because normally his teams press and more aggressive. But what they've done is they've sort of looked at the Tottenham's other games where they've struggled a little bit against certain blocks. So. And the second half was completely different. Yeah, Tottenham scored the 2 goals, and it was just like the gaps were just big, penalties, individuals, losing no transition, losing the ball, and it just becomes so easy. So. Well,
he went to a back 3, didn't he? Brought themselves on. And I think that made them even look more vulnerable. It didn't work for them. But we've all been there. You're in the game, then you're 2 goals behind them, and then a few heads go down. I mean, it's not like a massive drop in effort to make a team that's working and effective to a team that's looks vulnerable. It's half a yard.
From that perspective, David, is it just about, given that where Newcastle were, the first time we saw you this season, they hadn't won a game way back in October. This season was bumbling along for them. They'd taken 1 point from those first 8. Is it not just about getting through to the end of this season safe and then starting that rebuild and seeing where they're going in the summer?
Of course, you're absolutely right, Dave. The project will not be on a few months. The projects will start at the end of this season, and we will look at a period of time that will take maybe 5 or 6 years to build a club from. When I say building the team from scratch, it's not getting rid of everyone. It's just to rethink the whole thing. Because if you think about the entertainers is like what? It's just players who really enjoy being together, we really enjoy playing together, enjoying time together, and the dressing room for me is vital. If in the dressing room the players they're not getting well, they can't work for each other on the football pitch. It's simple as that. I mean, if you disagree with that, tell me. But me, the spirit we had at Newcastle with the entertainers, it was just brilliant. We knew each other very well. We liked to spend time together. We used to. My English wasn't very good. It's still not very good. But I remember I wanted to know more about the players who wasn't sitting next to me. Family, background, you know, you need that, a family. You need to build a family. A football club is a family. We spend so much time together all year long.
There you go, the David Ginola blueprint for Newcastle.